Hello! For some reason in January I flew to Warsaw, Poland, and was on the Polish version of Got Talent, which is called Mamtalent. And I wanted to make a video about it, and here's the story of how that happened. My name is Philip, and sometimes I make videos where I'm doing circus stuff and music stuff at the same time, like unicycling whilst I'm playing guitar. Like this one.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around here, just dirty you.
I do music professionally. I've done a lot of pub gigs, function gigs, a touring theatre show, and with the unicycle side of things, some shows like that, and of course some international TV stuff. Like this. Cow act. If you've seen the cow act, you know what I'm on about, and if you haven't, here it is. The cow act started a couple years ago after a certain show suggested the idea to me, and then I went through all the process of doing all these vids for them, and then they were like, actually no, that's not what we wanted, which was very odd, because it was very oddly specific. But then I made a bunch of videos of me doing it, which was stupid, and it was kind of leaning into the more stupid side of the circus stuff rather than the flashy side of it, and I was like, yeah, this is great. From making the vids of me doing the cow act, I actually ended up doing that act for the sidemen at one point on their Sidemen's Got Talent video a while ago, which never actually went on their main channel, but the version of me doing it is on their streaming service Side Plus, which is annoying because I don't have access to the clip of me mooing in KSI's face, which I would very much like. But back to Poland. So basically what happened with the Poland show is someone from their casting team saw the vids and then messaged me, and then before I knew it, of course I said yes, I was going to Poland to do the show, and there wasn't much notice about doing it at all. Obviously the character's stupid, so the point of it, in my view, wasn't for it to like be good, it was to make a cool piece like, ooh. What I was really going for was it to be like immensely cringe and stupid. Which I think I achieved with it. I mean, you can have a look at it here and see what you think. I think it's quite terrible and I kind of love it for that, but it's kind of exactly what I wanted it to be in terms of knowing what it was. So picture this, me, dressed as a big inflatable cow, somewhere in Poland, backstage in a random TV studio in Warsaw, doing vocal warm-ups where I'm going moo 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 to get ready. And just all these TV guys, the filming guys just backstage just giggling. It was great. Then I did my act, it was stupid, the judges hated it. Fantastic, exactly what we wanted. And then afterwards, inspired by a guy called Seth Wood, I decided to go up to these judges' faces and just scream the word moo in their faces, which was just a fantastic piece of TV. They hated it, and it was fun. One thing that happened that they didn't show was that I stood on like the little desk thing they've got, and like loud big like moo 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 moo. But they cut it, which is very sad. Of course they hated it. I got the 4 buzzy things and that was it. And it was a very strange experience because I just flown all the way to Warsaw from Northern England to do it. When the show did finally air a couple months later, I really enjoyed looking at all the comments on their Facebooks and all their socials about how all these random people just hated the cow act. I loved it. There was no in between, and that was kind of entirely the point of it. And yeah, I've really enjoyed doing it. I had a great time. But yeah, I've wanted to make a video about doing this sort of show for a while, but didn't really know how to do it. And that's the story of what happened. I don't really know how or why it happened, but it definitely did. Yeah.